Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Gaming Hour. We're recording this Sunday, August 17th. Happy birthday to my grandma yesterday. 75 years old. So she's getting up there. A person who I cherish a lot in my life. So happy birthday, grandma. Um, we're gonna talk today. We're gonna talk about if games should stay with the same model, and this is the model that's been successful, or should they change it up? This is based off a conversation that I had with somebody here on the podcast. Are games going to be able to prosper with rising costs, or should they go to the free to play model? PUBG in support for the old systems, Xbox One, the old PS4. So should all games kind of do that? Which I think personally they should do that as soon as a new console comes out. But that's we'll talk about that later. And which side character, if we get to it, which side character would you like to have their own game? So I'm going to start with introductions. Caroline, what's up?
Hi. Things are going good. I've also been on hiatus too, so it's good to be back.
What's that's cool. Johnny, how you doing, man?
Yeah, doing all right, doing all right. Just started to do some more D&D stuff. I've been writing some D&D material, so always
Okay,
happy about that.
I can't wait to hear about that. VJ, what's going on, man?
What's good, brother? How's it going?
That's all good, man. I can't complain. Can't complain. Enjoying the since episode 29. Since episode 29. Deelo, what's up, man?
What's up, man? It's glad to be back. I've been on my hiatus. As you can see, new different space. No more cloud ceiling. I'm in a new building. So finally done with the moving process, and I'm happy to be back after 30 long seasons of being gone. I know I can count. Not actually 30.
And you feeling all right? I mean, we haven't seen you, talk to
Yeah,
us a little bit. You feeling good?
yeah, I'm good. Like I said, the moving process was a lot. I mean, it wasn't like a simple here to there process. It was like a here to a holding pin, if you will, and then to our new space. But we're good. All is well. Money is still tight, but we all right. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. Um, New titles, new positions in my same old job. I'm a region chair in my district now, so more hats to wear. But yeah, man. So school started back. But I'm looking forward to being back.
I think I can speak for everyone here. If you call me out if I'm wrong, but we are proud of you, man. Proud of you. Keep doing your thing, man. Congrats on the new place and moving up the ladder, man.
Thank you.
So let's jump right into our first topic. I want to. Our second topic might take up a lot of the episodes, so I'm just gonna jump into one right here. I've been going on helping one of my friends out with some fitness things, and me and him were talking. He's on this podcast, but me and him were talking about games and the model. And it goes kind of the Pokemon, which I was just saying, and we were talking about the new Pokemon where people are not necessarily going to be. They might not like it because you get to go in the buildings, kind of what Deelo was saying, and you get to. It's like more Arceus where the Pokemon are like outside compared to Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, all those things where you just go into some grass, you meeting a Pokemon and things like that. And my argument was like, you think of a game like Madden, I know that's like, but Madden 93 when I first started playing had very, very bad graphics to Madden now looks like real life when you watch them playing it. The gameplay might suck, but just that. So my question to you guys is when a game is successful, Madden is still successful, Pokemon still successful. Should they keep that same model, like Pokemon just walking through the grass, running to a person, or should they try to update? And as the years go by, Pokemon has been out so long, so should they trying to update that model and make the game even better? And I'm gonna start off with the Pokemon expert since we ain't seen them in a minute. So go ahead, D'Lo.
To answer the statement broadly, I do think that games should change over time because even though what got them where they are, like games like Pokemon or D&D or World of Warcraft, things like that got them to where they are. There are times where you can get stuck in what you do, and now you're left in the time, and now your fans have either outgrown you, or the new next generation of gamers don't know who you are. So, and they don't have no introduction point to get in. Because I mean, if you be honest, games that are concurrent, like let's say you for your Gears, right? You don't want to have a new gamer that says, "Oh, well, you got to play Gears 1 that came out in 2003, and now they got to figure out how to port it up, and they don't like graphics, and I think it's just a situation where you have to evolve with the times. You gotta listen to your fans. You have to look at the numbers, look at the sales, look at the reviews of people you let play early, and let them help you dictate should you change some things, should you stick to what you're doing, and that'll ultimately tell you. Because if you don't listen to your fans, you will die. You will wither out. Like you said, Pokemon, for instance, everyone loves red, blue, and all the things. But when the original black and white to what this Legends Z8 is inspired by, when they had the 3D model, everybody loved it. Like literally, Black and White is one of the top selling Pokemon games outside of the OG Game Boy games. So when you do change and listen to your fans and do what we ask, for the most part, it will be well received. So yeah.
Somebody else jump in, man. Jump in. What y'all think?
Yeah, I think so. I think after a company has a successful title, the fans come to expect a certain sort of model from them. They expect a certain sort of gameplay or maybe a similar experience to what they had before. But I think the success of Pal World that sort of answers this question. I think that people are hungry for different sorts of things, but I'm not sure if that should be up to the original developers to develop something so drastically new, or if that means that it's time for other people to step in to make something completely different that doesn't have to stick to these old models that have been successful. Because I think people still want the old stuff too. I think people want the old stuff, but there's enough of a market for new stuff to justify a whole different developer coming in and making something that doesn't have to stick to the old stuff as much as a brand might. Because I think some game franchises are probably tied to old things that they aren't really able to shed in a very easy way.
BJ, what you think, man?
I think that if it works, then I don't think you should change it up. Like, I think there's a sweet spot to it. Like, people like Johnny said, like, once you've come and you have this successful game and this successful gameplay, people come to, that's what they expect. They coming to you for that, right? Like I said, like when we talked about it, we talked about Pokemon, and I talked about how, look at them, like, they've been successful for as long as I've been alive, making the same type of gameplay every game, basically, until they started trying to branch out a little bit with like Arceus and everything. But then even when they did that, you had a lot of people that were like, "Oh, well, we don't like this," right? And then I think about a good, and it's an MMO, but a good example for me as a RuneScape player, if you look at RuneScape, the old school RuneScape, which is their old style of game, is more popular than their new game where they made all these changes that nobody liked. Like right now,
in WoW Classic too, yeah, WoW Classic. I'm not sure if there's more than retail for WoW right now, but it's like when people remake the old stuff, it's often not as good anyway.
Yeah, but then even in old school RuneScape, they're still like adding stuff. Like they added I think I brought it up before. They added a whole new like region to the game. So like that's why I feel like there is like a want for change, but not too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you start going too far away from what you're known for doing, and then you start to upset people.
People are going to have backlash. Yeah,
exactly.
I guess I was thinking of when you were talking about it, BJ, I was thinking about Street Fighter, because I feel like they've had the same sort of model for forever, and people are happy with what keeps coming. And when things are too different, and I'm thinking of, I guess, like Mortal Kombat as well. If something's too different, people are upset. Like it's usually, and oftentimes the next game is like, oh, we're ditching this idea. We're going back to the way.
It's tough, man, because it's really like a sweet spot to it. And like you said, you talk about Street Fighter, like they're not all exactly the same. Like everyone has like a different type of mechanic. Like Street Fighter 5 had V trigger, and then Street Fighter 6 has the drive gauge, drive rush, drive impact, all, so like they add different elements to make it feel fresh, but still keep that core gameplay that's there. So that's where I think you have to go. You have to like find that sweet spot of not changing it too much, but just enough to make it still feel like fresh.
T-Line?
Yeah, I'm in agreement with like pretty much everybody. So for me though, it depends on the genre of the game. So like for Mario, for example, it started out as a 2D platformer and it's evolved into this 3D platformer, and then he's got like all this gear, then he has like all these little friends as it's evolved over time. And that's I think, if we kept to the same Mario 2D, like the very first Mario and 2D, like and keep it as a 2D platformer, you're gonna lose interest right away. So I mean, I think that has evolved gracefully. To BJ's point, like with fighting games, I mean, how much can you do? Like other than make it 3D, right? So before it's not a fighting game anymore. Same thing with like some sports games too. So for me, it really depends. So I'm glad Johnny brought up Pal World because like I've been on this Pal World kick, and I think for me, like I love Pokemon. I love like the concept of it, but after so many different versions of like almost I would say the almost the same thing, I'm like, okay, I need something a little bit different. Like what else can you give, what else can you do for me, Pokemon? And they haven't really done anything. And then that's where Pal kind of came in and be like, yeah, we're gonna add your monsters with guns, and you can build bases, and it's like open world, and you can go to these bosses whenever you feel like it, like that type of thing. So I think again, like I think it depending on the genre, like there has to be like significant change in order for people to keep their interest.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what I was saying with how a brand's hands can be tied, because I don't think Pokemon could have made a game like Pal World, just because Pokemon has historically been like a family friendly brand,
Right.
and you can't give Pikachu a gun and expect everybody to be.
Oh man, Johnny, dang.
So it's I think the only place for innovation is for somebody completely different to come in to do the things that the existing brand can't.
I was gonna say, I think what BJ said, kind of what not Johnny, but what Caroline said, it has to do with genre a little bit, because like fighting games, how much can you do, as Caroline said. But if also the perfect example was Mario. Like if I still had to play that same old Mario, Super Mario, bro, I wouldn't play that. I would lose interest as soon as I'm getting on, especially seeing what he can do now. And I know my Madden example was just graphically, but the gameplay is the same because it's a sports game. The gameplay is the same. They really not changing. I mean, they adding stuff over the years. You can actually tackle people, and you can see all this isometric, all this BS that they be talking about. But I'm okay with them, especially if it's based off something that's real, like the football game. I'm not gonna call Pokemon real, but they did have a show, so you have something to go off of. So BJ and I were talking about like the battle system, and like I was saying, when they actually do battle on the show, they're not taking turns like you do on a game. I mean, I guess they're in a sense they're taking turns, but sometimes a person gets off 2 attacks before somebody gets off 1. He might say do a quick attack and then switch it to Iron Tail. And I don't know how they can replicate that in the game. It looks like they're trying, because you don't always have to get the person, at least in Pokemon, it's not always a back and forth. The person might miss, the person might do this and that. So I like when they change it up. I think the biggest thing I could say about that is like sequels to movies. A lot of people don't like sequels. Like, all right, Nightmare on Elm Street was the best one. And once you start getting sequel after sequel and sequel, people get stale. So kind of what BJ said with that sweet spot, because I think it's people who want something new, and there's people who are like, I'm okay with the same old thing. So you got to find that middle ground where you add a little something, but you keep the stuff the same a little bit. So, and I don't know when did the first Pokemon game come out, Deelo? I mean, it's been 20 some years, right?
Gosh, I think it was 1996.
Okay.
I think.
You on mute, Deelo. You on mute, I think.
Yeah, it was 1996. It was Gengar and Nidorino in the opening scene.
Yep, absolutely.
I think Gengar won that because poison type and ghost type. I'm just trying to think.
That game changed my life. That gets not a few games ago. We did like our most favorite or most influential games. That one needs to get an honorable mention. Pokemon Red.
Yeah, my first one was
Blue.
Pokemon. Yeah, I think I had Pokemon Blue, and then I had Pokemon Gold, Silver after that.
Silver. Yeah, I got Silver, and then I had Blue.
Yeah, my brother had Gold, so we just would argue all the time.
Man, if you think back, Nintendo's been doing this crazy marketing stuff from day one. I mean, so to sell 2 nearly identical versions of the same game, so that and for someone to get 150 Pokemon, you needed somebody
You
else
needed a friend. Yep.
with
You
not
need
only
to
the other game, but another Game Boy too. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, man!
They did that with a bunch of games, so because they
We-
did that with Zelda too,
Mhm.
like a red and a blue Zelda. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
the seasons, Oracle of Time, Oracle
Yeah,
of Seasons, Oracle of Ages. Yeah,
I don't know how successful that was, but I know the Pokemon model worked really well. Maybe it's
Yeah.
because genre.
man, talk about crazy marketing tactics. Nintendo's been there the whole time.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah,
So
go and
this
pay
ain't
$50
nothing new.
twice.
And they're
So you
still
can-
leading the
Still up
charge
to
on
it.
it.
Yeah.
They're still doing it, man.
We used to have our, I don't know about y'all, but we used to have our link cables underneath the lunchroom. So we take our Game Boys to the lunchroom and then we would like link up under the table. And then that's how, I mean, we would get caught every now and then, but we would
Illegal
like,
trading.
yeah,
At
you
the
know.
age of 7.
They took our Pokemon cards away. They wouldn't let us have them. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we used to do,
I
I'm
remember
sure all
that.
y'all did the rare candy cheat. I mean,
Oh, man.
Yes, we did.
man, so gosh, do we have time for a
And
short
missing no.
story? Do we have time for like a little?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
So I was playing Pokemon Red like I was, and I was so into the game. So we went on a family vacation, and of course I had to take the Game Boy with me. I couldn't leave the house for like a weekend without taking the game. Anyways, we're hanging out on the beach, and we meet some I'm a child at this point. I think I'm probably like 8, something like that. And so we meet another family whose kids are also like playing Pokemon, and it takes me back to a different time because I found out about the rare candy duplication cheat from like just word of mouth by these guys.
Okay.
So like I don't think that happens anymore. Like I think everything is just so. Anyways, there was a beautiful moment, like an early pure gaming moment of of kids coming together like over a common hobby of gaming and sharing a cheat, which was classic.
Hey. All right, let's get to topic number 2, which caution, it could last a while. I've been just doing some research and we've been talking about prices. Johnny just talked about Nintendo and their model of selling things. So my question for the pod is, are games going to be able to prosper through the rising cost of console prices, of game prices, of accessories? Nintendo just raised prices of the Switch 1. Are games, going to be able to prosper through that? Or is free-to-play model like Roblox the way to go? Now, I'm going to show something before we even get started. I'm going to bring up this game that I just found out from my daughter and my nieces and nephews. It's called Grow a Garden. So, Johnny, you would, it's like
I'm interested.
Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is the thing I'm trying to get to. But when I look at this thing, when I'm looking at it right now, so for a game that have concurrent players, so all 5 of us would need to be on at the same time. So if I get on at 1 and Johnny gets on at 2 and Caroline gets on at 3, that's just one concurrent player because we all got on at different times. This thing broke records with 21.9 million players being online.
What?
How? So then I'm looking at it. So I brought up this question, like, are games going to have to adopt that free to play? Because Johnny, when I'm looking at this game, I'm thinking of obviously it's in the Roblox frame of things, but I'm looking at it as Stardew Valley-esque. So looking at it, I'm like, okay, would I pay money?
Game, okay.
Yeah, it's a Roblox game. Would I pay money to buy Stardew Valley, or would I just play Grow a Garden on Roblox? So I'm gonna toss it out there. I'll throw some more crazy numbers at you guys in a second, but just wanted to see what people had to say, and I want to start off with BJ because he said he had some stuff to say about it. Go ahead, man.
Do I think that games are going to prosper through these price changes?
Through these not games in general, but just like I'm thinking of our Metal Gear, our AAA, our big stuff. It could be the Call of Duties, it could be whatever. I know that's
that question already been answered with the Switch 2. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know right there. People are going to still buy these games whether they $50 or $80. They're gonna, whether that console is 500. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a limit to it. But
I would say our console sales are going down. I mean, the Switch 2 sales are up, but consoles in general, the sales are going down.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are getting to a point where you're like, you might as well get a PC because at least you could do everything else also and still game. for damn near the same price at this point. I still think that it's gonna still be fine for a while. Uh, I'm sure when GTA comes out for $100, you're gonna still see it probably break records.
Real fans,
Like,
real fans are
yeah,
gonna make it happen. Yeah.
hey, yeah. Unfortunately, I think us as gamers, we're just I don't know, like just so rooted in it. Like, especially a lot of us, like we can't live without it, man. You're willing to pay that ticket to get that fix for it.
But I mean, I'm gonna be throwing stuff at everybody who talks, but are they willing? I mean, some people are still willing to pay it, but when I talk about 20, whatever I just said, million people playing a game that's free, and people paying on the phones because most people just want to play where they want to play at, which right now is on the phones or on the tablets. I mean, my niece is out there playing Roblox right now on her tablet. Like, are we still? I feel like we're getting away from those home consoles. Even the Switch is portable. We're getting away from those home consoles a little bit because you got these free games.
Okay, so but like, what are the free game genres? Like, are we gonna see GTA as a free game? Probably not.
I mean, they got a GTA like on here.
They can probably get away with it.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not GTA though.
League of Legends is free. Has always been free to play.
It's always been free. That's true.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of argument out there for the free model. I think people are willing to spend a lot of money on like cosmetics and like extra bullshit that you don't actually need.
You're defeating the purpose at that point.
Yeah, but I think I suspect that only multiplayer games can really have that model. I think all single player games will probably need like the entry price to actually get in, because I mean, who wants to buy a fancy new skin for your character if nobody else is going to see it? I mean,
is that Infinity Nikki free?
It is.
Yeah, Infinity Nikki was free.
Mm-hmm.
Single player or multi?
Single player.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how they made the money. I'm not sure what.
It was man, what's it called? It's a gotcha game. So like, if you want like a better outfit, yeah.
Okay, that explains.
Enough said.
But also, I mean, so I myself have purchased cosmetics for single player games before too. So like, I'm thinking of the horse armor, the classic, like the Oblivion, the first really bad deal, the first DLC with a really horrible reputation. Yeah, I don't know.
And some numbers for Grow a Garden right now. Active players are 2.7 million. People who favored it, 7 million. And the visits to the actual game is 256 billion plus.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. I just looked up a quick thing about it. So I think the genre is probably has a big effect on concurrent players. So it's an idle game. So it's a game that you are supposed to leave running, which I think I can't imagine it would be so high if it wasn't something that people were just keeping on in the background. Because I'm thinking of games like Cookie Clicker was like a huge idle game back in the day. I'm less surprised. I'm still surprised because I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but I've never been a Roblox person. I think I suspect I was a little too old when it first came out, and I just never got into it. But I mean, that said, I still play Minecraft, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, I suspect the fact that it's an idle game significantly increases its numbers because people are probably just keeping it on while it's running itself, doing its own thing.
And this game is 99 nights in the forest. This is another one that's at the top of the charts where you have to survive 99 nights in the forest. I don't know much about it, but the kids told me about this one as well. So I'm just showing some examples. I want to just so you guys know about these little games. Deelo, what you think?
I don't. Sorry, I got more to say. God,
sorry.
It always happens.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to shit on it, but I hate the art style. It's the ugliest game I've ever seen in my life. It's worse than mine. It is worse. I mean, Minecraft is like all the shapes are like it's regular. They're cubes. Like I just don't get this like whole. I don't get it.
Johnny, that's the argument, kind of where I'm trying to, like I said, this conversation could last the whole time because if it got that many players on it and it looks like that, why is a company spending $2 million to make Call of Duty and only getting X amount of million when you can just make something that looks like that and people still gonna play it?
Man, I'm so glad that there are companies out there that are making games like Clair Obscur and not just being satisfied with whatever that is. So I mean, Roblox, it looks like fun, right? It looks like a lot of fun. But if we were going to draw a comparison, well, God, can we draw? So I think the beautiful thing about Roblox is that it opens, it's a canvas for other creators to make games within it. Like I think that is the only thing that has made it successful, is that if I'm understanding correctly, Roblox is kind of like a toolkit for people to design really fun, engaging things, and that's the only way that's been successful. I'm sure there are some games in Roblox that are interesting and thought-provoking and intentional, that sort of thing, but I feel like I've got a better guarantee of a curated experience from like I want to say a well-developed. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking shit. Maybe I need to start playing Roblox to actually have a good opinion.
I got my own personal issues with Roblox that I'm not gonna talk about on this, but
you can't, BG, you can't tease me like that. You gotta.
We can talk about it after, man, because it's
Okay.
it's like the whole thing, man.
Oh, is it? I mean, gosh, can we bring up the child abuse stuff in Roblox? Is that something did I go there? Sorry, no. Okay.
You went there, but I wasn't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there right now. But
okay, all right, never mind.
I mean, personally, to answer the initial question before I go on my Roblox soapbox, it's not really a soapbox anyway. But do I think games are gonna prosper with their rising price? To an extent, it's gonna get to a boiling point. I mean, you're only gonna pay so much for something that when you first got in it, it didn't cost a lot. That's why you got into it. You know what I'm saying? Like if Lego sets start, because Lego's a perfect example. People drop so much money on Legos. People drop mortgages on Legos. You know what I'm saying? So just like if Legos start becoming like the flower sets that are like $30, if they'll start becoming $100, you're gonna notice. Like as a seller of as a Lego seller, you're gonna notice. You know what I'm saying? Like what was the other brand that's like Lego, but it's not Lego? I think it's called, I forgot what it's called, like Block something. It's like it's another like offshoot brand, but they do the same things. But it's like people are gonna find other ways. You know what I'm saying? It's the equivalent to piracy of anime. Like I'm not finna keep paying for these rising prices on Crunchyroll or Funimation or whatever. I'm gonna go find it on YouTube. I'm gonna find it on this offshoot website. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get my fix, because you're not finna, especially when you're not. And it kind of ties into the first topic we talked about switching it up. If you're gonna be stale and you're gonna raise prices, we're gonna move on. That's why that's literally how Power World became into existence. Pokemon got stagnant, and the fans of Pokemon wanted something, because again, the people that Pokemon initially, sold to are grown now. We've grown up. We're tired of the kiddish games, and it kind of goes into like, you just building, your companies building themselves into a box. But anyway, I do think that games are gonna come to a point, because GTA is probably one of the only games that can sell for $100 because of its long legacy. Like, just look at how much they poured into 5 after how many years of its release. You know what I'm saying? You've constantly been giving to your fans for the free, and you've been allowing mods, and you've been allowing the freedom of all these things. So I feel like Roblox, outside of its art style, I feel like you got to think who does Roblox appeal to? People with no money, kids. They don't give a damn what it looks like. We do. After playing all these things, we didn't care. Go play GTA 1, and you tell me how it looked, and you tell me if you enjoyed it for how it looked or how it played. These kids enjoy Roblox because of how it.
Back then, you thought like, oh shit, like this look good, and like I'm playing Madden on GameCube, I'm like, oh man, this look good. Now you look now, and you go back, you're like, nah.
Well, I think that just ties into why people get into games. Some people get into it because of how it looks. Some people get into it because of the story. Like me, if a story good, I don't care how it looks to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't care for GTA's playstyle. If the story didn't pull me in, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? These kids, think about Roblox. Roblox is a free-to-play game that has no story. These kids don't care about that. They just want to play with their friends and do whatever the hell they want. You know what I'm saying? So Roblox is the GTA for kids. They don't care what it looks like, don't care how it plays. They just want to be on there with their friends and ask their mama for $10 to get a new skin. They don't care about none of that. That's the equivalent to what are some things you don't care about in a game? You know what I'm saying? What are the things that you like? This game costs $60, but you don't care about this specific aspect of the game. That's the equivalent of Roblox.
Do you think, Johnny, does it sound better now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I switched it up. Do you think it, because I think we fooling ourselves when I was watching these videos. The kids ain't the only people who playing it.
I mean, grown folk are too, but concurrent players, who has the most time? These children.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And it's what is it on mobile too? So it's like they
it's
leave
on
the house
everything.
and then they get on their phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to think about who did Roblox at first appeal to now outside of what Johnny was going to touch on. But that's been a thing in gaming for forever. How many times when you was sit 12 playing Call of Duty and a grown man in North Dakota was cussing you out?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So that ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's just on the company to fix that. But I just think Roblox is appealing to people in ways that it doesn't matter. Like, with that much freedom and for free. Like, just imagine how many things you're gonna let slide for free.
It's free. That's where I was going next. I was gonna say, Deelo, if somebody say they trying to give you a new Xbox like you want, and they like, here, Deelo, you can have it for free. You ain't got nothing to complain about. You just gonna take it.
Like, look at Fortnite. Fortnite is still free, and they still add stuff, and they're making money. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Roblox is like a game where, like I said, it's appealing to people on aspects that they don't care about. And if they did do a upgrade change, guess who's the only people that are going to care? Grown folks. Kids are still going to be, can I do the same things? I don't care. It's kind of like in education. Like when you teach a lesson to a kid, they're going to like that same book, or like reading a bedtime story. They're going to love that same book over and over and over and over. They already know how it's going to go. They already know what's going to happen. It's, you know what I'm saying? Grown folk already know what's going to happen. I don't want to watch this again. But I think that just goes into, as we get older. Andre, that's kind of like what we was talking about movies, how I said I've never seen a bad movie.
Yeah.
Because my bar is so low on expectations for things. I reap the benefits that a lot of people don't because they're so, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's like a Marvel person. Like if I just like superheroes, like Johnny, if Johnny's all the comics from Marvel, it's not comic book accurate. But if I just say, I'm gonna like the movie. You know what I'm saying? So,
how'd you know? How do you know? That's my line, Deelo.
Well, yeah, man, Roblox is gonna be successful. I mean, I feel like depending on the genre, like you said, that kind of dictates the prosperity of a game.
Are these free games buggy, or like known for being buggy, or like maybe initially was it buggy and now they're not?
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm sure Roblox has hella bugs that who care?
Yeah.
Who doesn't care about?
They don't.
Kids don't know what a bug is.
I was gonna say they don't care.
Yeah, they don't think it's funny.
Right, exactly.
I'm stuck.
And before, I mean, to be honest, like Deelo just said, before when we was playing 64 and we really didn't have internet, we didn't care either. Like Johnny said last episodes or 2 episodes ago, you get your game and that was it. You didn't look for DLC, you didn't look for this, so we didn't care if it was a bug.
Go play the first Need for Speed. And you tell me how them racing graphics look. You tell me if you care about them.
Hey man,
that grass looked patchy as hell.
Hot Pursuit was a good game. I would go and type in Hot Pursuit. Yeah, that type in the cheat codes, type in spoilt, and get the whatever the car was. Anyways, I think back in the day, I think games were more curated. I think when N64 games were coming out, like that, you got the final game. Like there wasn't any of this. Like there was much more quality control. People were releasing finished products. So I think Roblox is like the absolute epitome of no quality control because I think anybody can go in and make a game on Roblox. So it's like you have this whole list, and I guess, gosh, there's like a philosophical like conundrum that if you have infinite monkeys typing on typewriters, eventually you'll get Shakespeare's sonnets or something like that. So I guess like that might be what I think Roblox is. Maybe I'm just a hater, but if they're with so many people making games, of course you're going to have a handful of good stuff. Maybe like Grow Your Garden. Sorry, I couldn't not laugh. But you're going to get a whole bunch of trash too. And I think Deelo, I think you are most correct in identifying that it's not for me. and that's probably the only thing that's really true about this is that I don't like it. And I shouldn't complain that much because I'm not even playing it.
Like, bro, look at that.
So this a game BJ knows about. This is on Steam. It came out. It's getting crazy. The dude who made it by itself. He's made a ton of money. But this doesn't look graphically intelligent is the word I'm going to use. Demanding, whatever word you want to use, Johnny. This doesn't
Is
look
this a drug dealer
graphically
game?
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is.
Okay,
And
it's
it's
drug
pretty
dealer.
popular. A lot of people playing it. Good concept that I don't think really people have had before. But I mean, look at it. I mean, it don't look anything good. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
And this is one of the most successful games.
Not
of
for me.
2025.
Not for me.
Yeah, I guess I'm not within the target market anymore. I'm not like I don't know. I guess I'm just not a gamer anymore.
And I mean, I'm just saying that because I've been on here. So graphics do matter to me. I'm gonna be honest, graphics matter to me. But I've been on this podcast where some of us have said graphics don't matter to us. But now in the art style of these games, we're kind of saying, well, graphics do matter to us. So do graphics matter to you guys or not?
I think if a game there's like a level. I think if there are games that are as ugly as that or as Roblox, like that's a different level. Because I mean, there are games in which I don't have high expectations for graphics, like Undertale. Like I mean, there are these like 2D games that they can be beautiful in 2D, but in terms of like stunning or whatever. Clair Obscur, that's a stunning game. That's I mean, I can't help but keep bringing it up, but like, yeah, I don't know. There are something about these, like, there are some small indie developed games that are just horribly ugly, and I think the one that you just showed is an example of that one where, yeah, I don't really care about graphics, but I can't watch that and notice that it's not atrocious.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like I don't know. It's not always about like sometimes it's like just a style. Like it's not about do the graphics look good or do they not look good. It's just like an art style. Like some stuff could be made ugly on purpose. Like and that adds to it. Like something like Schedule 1. It's ugly, but the characters looking like that, to me, it adds to it because it kind of adds a comedic layer to it because they're just looking so goofy while you're walking around selling them drugs and doing all this other stuff, and the characters like to me it adds another element to it. That's why I feel like for me, I don't look at graphics as like either they're good or they're not or whatever. Like when I look at a game, I'm like, okay, what kind of style are they going for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't necessarily have to be realistic. Like I saw a lot of people that were trying to like compare Mario Kart 8 to Mario Kart World when it first came out because Mario Kart World, some people were trying to argue, man, even like graphically it looked worse than Mario Kart 8, but Mario Kart 8 had more of like a realistic style to it, where Mario Kart World had more of a cartoonish style. Like, you know, so like for me, it's like it's just about style. Like, and what are you going for in your game? Like, so a lot of times, there's purpose in not looking so good all the time, And then again, Schedule 1 is also probably had a low budget, small dev team also. Probably also fed into that.
This is Hellblade 2, by the way, known as one of the best looking games ever. So if you actually watch the videos, it does look pretty nice. But people didn't like it because they said it was a walking simulator. So
And then just to end it on it's like like I said, some people don't care about graphics like that. Like how many times have you had a beautiful looking game and it was empty? And now you're mad because you pay $80. But this kid is playing a free game that looked like crap to you, enjoying it, just running in the rain. They over there chilling, candy rain. But you mad you pay $80 for a game that looked good, and the story was bad, the fighting style was trash. You didn't like the update that they added. Now there's a paywall, and who winning for real?
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes
you're right, Deelo. You are. I think it's on this. It is just me kind of like shouting into the void or something if I'm complaining about.
I mean, just being honest, like I said, and like I said, I ended on this. It's like I appreciate Roblox because at the end of the day, look at all the AAA games that are struggling. Where are my fans? Where are my fans? Roblox is chilling. CEO Roblox is chilling.
Yep.
Except for the
CEO
lawsuit.
of Fortnite is
Except for
chilling.
the lawsuits.
BJ, did you
Pokemon
say
struggling.
BJ? Did you say you don't care about graphics? I thought
I
you
don't
when
care
we all
about
asked.
graphics. I don't care about graphics at all.
So in my example that I showed, I mean, just full transparency, when I put up Madden 94, you would still play that now.
Maybe. I mean,
You would still play that now, knowing that how the graphics looks now. You would still play that, honestly.
If we
yeah,
were,
I play retro games all the time. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say.
the
We
newest
all
Switch
play
2
re-
playing
we all
Game Boy
play-
Advance games.
We all play
Play
retro
retro.
games.
Yeah.
But we're talking about on the lines of what Johnny was talking about, art style, when you know
I don't think
that
the
this
difference
game is
between
way better and you know that it got better graphics.
I don't think
I
the
don't
difference
believe that.
between Madden now and Madden then is the graphics more as like the actual gameplay elements of it. Before, where it's like you just press a button, there's no way to control the pass, there's no way to control the catch, there's no way to change up your offensive or defensive lines and stuff. You're just throwing and catching, and there's no depth to it at all. Versus the new games where there's actual depths and control added to it. Like that's where I think the difference is. I mean, in sports games, because they don't really change the gameplay, they have to lean heavily into the graphics because that's the only difference that you're gonna get half the time
Yeah.
for nowadays. But for me, I will go back and play Madden 94 or 60, whatever one, and it'll probably still be fun for what it is. Like
That's
graphics
insane.
don't make any difference to me. I will play any game regardless of what it looks like if it's fun.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna agree to disagree with some of that because I can keep going on. There's no way we know what movies and cars. I mean, some people like old school cars, but then you go in the old school car and you see they got an updated screen. You see they got some new rims on them or something like that.
Well, that's
because
a
they
whole
want the
nother
new
thing.
stuff. No, we talking about
We talking
old
about
versus
just the
new.
look.
We talking about old versus new, man.
Are we talking
My-
about graphics?
my-
Or are we talking about graphics or old
You
versus
might
new?
now. You might now.
I thought we was talking about graphics.
We are talking about, but y'all, but then when I said that, all y'all went back and said we play retro games. People like to drive retro cars. I see them all the time. The Dream Cruise was this weekend, but then you go in a retro car and you say, "Oh snap!" Because if you know you can have something, why wouldn't you get it? And
Yeah,
you
but
can
that's
afford
what
it.
I
Obviously.
said though. That's the difference between the old Madden and the new Madden is the newer Maddens have all the new gameplay elements to it that the old ones don't have. That's
So
what
once
makes it better.
again, if you went and added all that stuff to the old Madden, knowing what you know now, you would still be fine with playing it looking like that with all the new
Yes.
stuff added.
Yes,
Crazy.
I like 2D graphics. I like 8-bit.
Crazy.
I grew up in that playing that stuff.
I did too.
I don't.
He said he don't. Damn.
I don't like 8-bit. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for me, it's nostalgia. For me, that's the reason why I play retro games.
It.
Yep.
So I'm saying like that's why a game like you can have a game like Stardew Valley where it's literally just an 8-bit game, but the gameplay is actually good, so it's a super popular game. That's what matters to me more than anything is your game fun? That's the only that's what matters to me. I don't care if your game is looking like literally I could have my exact face looking exactly like this in the game, but then I go in the game and it's fucking boring. That's not gonna make it any better for me.
A lot of AAA games now.
Games in general, not just AAA. He's a lot of just games in general. And I'll end on the one little point that BJ actually got me in a Marvel Snap, and I was telling Caroline, you can get in that game and play. I've got hours, hundreds of hours in that. But when I don't spend money on stuff like Johnny said. I usually don't spend money on extra characters and stuff. But as soon as I seen that Captain America card, I said, well, I guess I'm buying it for $3.99, and I brought it. So I mean, when it's something you want, because I go into a game like that, and that's how I think they shape your mind. All right, it's free to pay. I didn't play nothing like this. All right, this Captain America card, $20. Well, I didn't pay nothing for this game. All right, I'm gonna spend the 20. But then you start doing that too much, and then that's how they get you.
Now you done spent more on the free game than you would have just buying a game.
Yup.
Probably spend more on League of Legends than I have on any game.
Oh yeah, and I know how expensive they are with their skins and shit.
Granted, I have been playing for like 15 years or whatever, but like I've dropped a unfortunate amount of money.
Johnny done sent 20 kids to college.
Damn,
I mean,
Johnny.
can you imagine if like a Mario Kart world was free, but then like all the different cards, different characters you had to pay for? Yeah.
They might make more money doing that. Like, honest, I mean, even if they were just selling even if they just sold the different outfits and vehicles or something, like
Let's not.
they'd
Oh,
make a
trust
killing.
me.
Let's not.
Well, they already got the
Yeah,
idea. They had that Mario Kart tour on the phones. Or yeah, I think you had to do that. They had the Mario
Can you
Kart tour.
imagine? Hey, let's play Mario Kart World. Did everybody buy Rainbow Road? No, you didn't. Now
Oh
you
man.
can't play.
No, I think
They're gonna get you one day.
yeah, dang. I think a better model for Mario Kart World would be make the game $20. Make the stages free. Like you get the basic characters. You can race any basic character, basic skin on any stage, but to monetize the cosmetics and stuff. I think that would make more people able to play the game and probably make more money. That
Absolutely.
Yeah, people love that,
dang,
man.
Nintendo, give me a call for consulting. You know, I'm happy to,
When I recently started playing Fortnite again because one of my boys wanted me to just kind of jump in with them sometimes. When I tell you I get on there with them and they got like 20 different skins and 20 different emotes, and I'm just like, bro, you know they cashed. Like they got so many skins. My one boy, his son, constantly want a new Fortnite skin every time it come out. I'm like, bro,
That's
they are
everybody. Can
making
you get
bank.
Uncle? Can you give me V-Bucks? Hey man, I want
They
V-Bucks for
are,
Christmas.
whew, I know they
Mm-hmm.
cleaning up, boy. But that's why I feel like GTA need to start because they could do the same thing, bro. They can make GTA Online free and still make bank the way people buy them shark cards up. People still buying GTA 5 shark cards up to this day. Like that game ain't even finna be obsolete next year. So
And this
I
one
feel
I'm
like they could do
showing,
something similar.
this is the phone one. So y'all just seen kind of like that little paywall. That's kind of what Johnny's talking about. I probably didn't got past it too much, but this was the one that's on the phone that people had. I don't think it was as successful, but you get coins, all the phone games. You got to buy this, buy that, spend your real money. So maybe they tried it and it didn't work out, but they definitely tried it. So
I mean, I didn't like it because it was on my phone. I want a controller.
I agree. I mean, well, now they got the controllers for the phones too. They got the little backbone and a little
Like
too
my
much.
screen's so small.
Yeah, that's what I say, man. I want to play on a big screen, man. I want
Hey.
to play on a big screen. We talked about this. We ain't gonna go over this for a little bit, but we talked about this a little bit ago. PUBG, one of the most popular games, another game that I believe is free. I'm pretty sure PUBG is free. They ended support for Xbox One and PS4. So I'm gonna ask you guys: do you guys think it's time for all? So we're 5 years in, 2020. Yeah, for 5 years in, you think it's time for all the companies to kind of leave those last gen behind? And just so I don't have to go back over it, my thing is, I think a year of support is good. Because when you want something that's next gen, they still making all these games and they kind of messing up the games, taking longer because they still supporting stuff that's like 10 years old. So I believe when a new consoles come out, I know we all can't get it, we all can't afford it, but support that old console for a year, then move on. That's what I believe. But what do y'all think? Should more game companies leave those old systems behind now?
Are people still playing it?
Yeah, playing
Yeah.
PUBG,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
all
got
the time. But on playing on Xbox One and PS4, I don't know those numbers.
So what kind of support are they doing? Because I
Like
feel like after
online, giving them cosmetic, all that stuff. Like still supporting the game like Fortnite. Like you're not gonna be able to
like
play it on
adding
those systems
DLC,
anymore. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm agreeing with you there. Like I just think that after a certain amount of time, like got to move on a little bit. Maybe not necessarily cut the game off, but like just no more DLCs. Like there's no point. I don't know. It's gonna die off at some point.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
there's.
mean,
Sorry, go
yeah,
ahead.
I mean, I think that after about a year, well, before I say that, if you haven't justified me buying the next console, then you shouldn't be start pulling the plug on stuff. Like,
That's
prime
fair.
example, the PS5 Pro has yet to be used to its full potential. Now I get it, it's a pro model, but if you want me to move from, you know what I'm saying? Or okay, perfect example, even though COVID happened, so maybe that's the reason. But PS5, when it came out, why should I move from the 4? You don't even a year after its release, you didn't have nothing. Why are you pulling the plugs on the games that I've been playing for 10 plus years? Or 3, 4, 5 plus years? You know what I'm saying? So why are you pulling the plug if you have nothing for me to go to? You can't justify that.
D'Lo, the only thing I counter you with that is that gonna make it worse for the people who already got it? Because then you got to supporting both, support the new people. Like, is that gonna make it?
I mean, that's honestly that's just a bullet the company has to bite because you didn't do your proper planning. Why don't you have 7 games lined up before this console released? You knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like how they're cooking the next PlayStation right now. Why aren't the games in development right now with it?
Shoot, they got to release something on this one first.
But you get what I'm saying?
That's
So it's like you can't be thinking. I get thinking forward thinking and all that, but you ain't thinking about the you so far in the future. You're not thinking about the present. That's why you failing. So I just feel like if you can't justify the movie me moving forward, you shouldn't be trying to cut off stuff afterwards. Because I mean, who knows? Fortnite Roblox gonna be on everything.
Yeah.
Just like Microsoft just said, it's gonna be on everything for forever because we know people playing on everywhere. Like
Everywhere.
I'm sure there are people still playing PS4 right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There is
They
probably
couldn't get it.
at least 1 million players on PS4 right now. That fan sound like a fighter jet in World War II.
that console.
That console sound like Battlefield in real life.
Oh man.
Playing Ragnarok right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think the game developers should not port their games back. But then that hurts the developer because now they're stuck. Well, we're only selling for PS5 and ain't nobody buying it. That just got to be a talk upstairs, honestly.
Yeah. Johnny?
Yeah, I think that game companies are going to do what makes money, no matter what anybody wants or says. So I think there is a moral argument that people that have these older systems are getting left out to dry when people drop support for the games that they love. And yet, what else would a corporation do? Like, what else would these companies do besides like optimize the income?
BJ?
I think they need to move on because right now, this generation, like you just said, they need to release something on this. They need to start focusing on this because right now, this gen ain't really been hitting on nothing. So I think it's time to move on and focus on this before we start trying to get to the next one after this and then leave this with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like my PlayStation 5, I think I turned it on for God of War. I turned it on for Stellar Blade, and then I never touched it.
Damn.
Any time in between that, like I think
I'm the complete opposite.
BJ, do you feel like you got your money's worth in that console? Only playing 2 games?
No.
So why should they move on? I feel like they need to stay here. Don't go nowhere. You didn't.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying though. They need to. We were talking about PS4. Like they need to stop support for that.
Oh yeah.
And come to this present day right now console.
Yeah.
And actually do something.
If you failing on the current console, no, don't think about PS6. You need to fix what you left here.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's also because I got a PC, so like maybe if this was my only thing to get to play these games on, maybe I would use it more. But
yeah, I think that's what it is for me. Is I don't have a PC, so PS5 and my Switch are like the 2 things I primarily game on. So I'm getting my money's worth for my PS5 for sure. That being said, I've also been playing PlayStation 4 games on my PS5. So, but I've never owned a PS4.
I think and I'm not anybody knows I'm for the people. I'm not a company shield. And maybe they found out a different way to do it because they're not doing it. But if you want somebody to buy something that's yours, just like we got, it's a little different when we get the phones every year. But they release a new iPhone, people go get it, even though they just got one last year. They release a new car, the 2026 version's coming out, people going to get them. Like I say, support that for a year. And if you really want people, because Johnny, they're going to keep supporting. You kind of said they support the back end of it. They're going to keep supporting the back end. I say cut out the back end because that's affecting people like me who got the new system. And if you want people to get your stuff, then they're going to have to drop the whatever. $500 and get the new one. And I mean, they're going to make their money back with that way. I guess their kind of terminology when I read on it is they don't want to leave all the other people behind. I get that. But I also get if you kind of what BJ's talking about, you got to make stuff for the people who got into your new system. Like you at least try it. I don't know. And this is a person who didn't always get any systems on day one. I haven't gotten all systems on day one. So I'm fine if they leave me out, I'm just left out until I can afford to get the new one. I mean, that's as simple. That's what anything in life. Either you can afford it or you can't.
Yeah. I mean, think of it like cars. Like, you can't take a 96 Chevy to the new Chevy has right now. They're going to look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But there's still ways of you to get your fix if you still want to stay with back in the day. You know what I'm saying? There's still ways. So make that accessible. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, Game Pass. yes, they're not supporting 360, the original Xbox. But guess what? You can still go play those games.
Right.
They got the ports ready for you. Will it cost more? Probably. Like prime example, Pokemon. You can go try to buy Heart Gold right now. That shit's still $50, but you can still go get it.
Mm-hmm.
On a DS, it's gonna cost you on eBay, but you can still go get it. So they're not supporting it no more. Like they shut down the Nintendo store. What is it? The store on the DS, like for
Yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
Bank and
They
all
did
that.
that. Yep.
But if someone still got it, you can still go get it. So if you're gonna shut it down, at least make it accessible for those people. Don't make it more expensive, but
Yeah.
make it to where it's still accessible. So now you've moved on, but you still have that window available for people to do what they want to do. So I mean, you got to do that. But
I
it,
agree.
it
I agree.
that,
Don't completely like you still make that stuff accessible. But I guess I was saying kind of what BJ was saying. Don't keep developing for that old stuff.
yeah,
Make the newer games because
yeah,
because I used to look forward to a console like, all right, I'm upgrading to PS5 and all right, Stellar Blade coming out. I have to get the PS5 to get that. But now they're supporting everything, so you don't have to get it. So why would I get it if I don't have to?
yeah.
That's it. Uh oh. Prime time, Johnny's favorite segment.
Yes,
Is this game made before 2015?
that's the first question every time.
Let's see. A
Wow.
highly regarded game, very highly regarded. Let me check the charts. I believe mostly tens. Very popular. IGN 9 out of 10. Video game gamer.com 9 out of 10. Game Radar 4.5 out of 10. 4.5 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9.5. 999. So a very good game. Critically, let me see if it was open to. I believe it was open to some awards. Let me just look up here. Was it open to any awards? Trying to get y'all just a little bit. I can't really get. I feel like y'all know this one, so I can't really get y'all too much. It was. It when it initially came out, it was mixed. It was received mixed critical and community reactions, and then after the controversy, then people loved the game. So initially, it came out to some reactions. From what goes on, but then it has been met with positive critical reviews and considers want to be one of the best video games ever made. Oh shoot, I ain't know that part of it. So okay, I will guarantee that everyone in here knows this. I will put money on it. Maybe not Caroline, but I feel like she does. But I think everyone else does.
So did it win Game of the Year?
It did not. Is that your question? I mean,
That's my question. Yes.
No.
That's my question. Yes.
No. Go ahead, Johnny.
Did it come out before 2015?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
Did it come out before 2010?
They come out before 2010. Yes.
Okay.
Before 2015, before 2010. Yes.
BJ, what you got?
So you're talking about before 2010?
Mm-hmm.
When it came out, was it exclusive to a console?
No.
But definitely not Nintendo.
Nope. For 2010, so it's probably like PlayStation, Xbox.
What
What's
is that?
2010? Was that PS2?
Well, let's cut up. Let's do some more cutting off.
Hold on.
Oh,
I don't even know how we frame this. Caroline, I'm gonna change my answer to yes, but this will be one I put a star next to. When it did come out, originally it was exclusive to something else. And then after that it came to other stuff. I'm giving y'all too much, but yes.
Have we said this game today?
No.
Okay.
5 right there. 5.
Okay.
So it was a really well received game that was not Game of the Year.
And just to clarify, when we talk about something like, all right, I don't know. Let's go with Mario Kart. Mario Kart comes out on the original 64 in 2000, hypothetically, and then it comes out in 2015 on the Wii. That means it was on two different things, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Just
But originally, it
it
was
was
an
on
exclusive. Yeah.
Originally,
All
it
right,
wasn't.
cool.
Is this an RPG game?
It is not.
I had something in
Part of
mind.
a series.
Yes.
It's part of a series. Okay.
Okay. Do we need to cut off another year, like for 2000 or something like that, so we can kind of get a window?
You said it's before 2010. Was
Yeah,
that the
before
question?
2010. Yeah, but we still 8-bit 2D.
I think it got so many positive ratings from so many different places. I feel like it has to be probably between 2000 and 2010 because I don't think so many of those places existed before 2000. Those reviewers and those
Oh yeah.
places.
So
That's
what?
just
2000,
kind of a
before or after 2005? That help?
Was that a question?
Nah, I'm
Okay.
Mm,
thinking before, maybe after, probably after, huh?
What was controversial? So that's I'm hung up on that part.
Probably the character style. Who knows? It was a woman. Who knows? Back in
you know
2005,
how they are with that.
you know.
dang.
You don't like female protagonists.
Was it Bayonetta? That's not an actual question. But it,
Oh, was it bad? Let me. No.
It's funny you mentioned Bayonetta because I'm trying to get Bayonetta 2, and it's still like $50, $60.
Bayonetta's sick. I don't know what the hate for Bayonetta comes from, but it's
It was
a sick
Samus,
game.
guys.
I
We
have
all
one
thought it
and
was a
3.
man. We all thought Samus was a man.
That was
Until
controversial.
2008. 2008. Housing market
That was very
crashed.
good. Yeah.
Samus took off the mask. Everybody was upset. Let's see.
It's genre. We need a genre
Mm-hmm.
other than it's not an RPG.
Yeah. Is this a multiplayer game?
Yeah. You can. Yeah. What's going on?
BJ's over there
Maybe it's a
cooking.
sports game. Maybe it's a sports game.
right now, I'm like I had an idea, but right now I'm a little stumped. I don't even. I do want to know we didn't ask if it was. Is it before 2000? I just
We didn't ask that yet.
curious.
We didn't ask that.
No.
I'm asking right now.
No.
So we got
Okay.
2010. We got 10 years.
So I was thinking Skyrim, but I think Skyrim was Game of the Year and it's an RPG. So that's
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the big,
That is multiplayer.
well-received games.
It's a sports game.
No. 10. 10.
Oh, okay. I thought we were like 15 already.
Oh well, please don't.
Are there guns in the game?
Are there guns in the game? Yeah.
Yeah, just one on the floor in the opening scene. But after that, there's no more guns.
I mean, technically, if we were talking, that would be considered. But no, it's on
the box art. That's it.
So guns. Are we going to assume it's a shooter game? Are we going to assume it's a shooter, like a first person, third person?
There are guns in the game. Okay.
Yeah. I asked that intentionally because it's broad enough to give us information, but said it might not be a shooter game.
Okay.
What if it's Gears? No.
Definitely not.
He said that everybody knows it, and then I might know it, but probably
There was nothing
We mentioned
controversial.
Gears today on the show already.
We didn't. Oh, okay. We didn't mention Gears.
Mm-hmm.
There was not a controversial thing in 2000 to 2010. Nothing controversial about Gears besides dog guy.
What was something
Maybe.
that was controversial
Maybe.
but well received?
GTA.
I'm thinking genre.
The rating of a game.
Well, Andre wasn't sure if I knew the
GTA,
game,
yeah.
and I'm like, I know GTA. He knows that I know GTA, so that's what
You might know. I said you might know it. I believe you do know it. I said maybe you don't, but I believe you do know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Multiplayer, controversial with guns.
Is it?
He said GTA. You were right, BJ. You were.
Hey, that was controversial but well received.
Can you change characters in the game? Like change your character? Like different people?
That's a good question.
Does that make sense? Did I word that right?
Elaborate a little more. I mean,
So,
I know what you mean, but elaborate a little more.
Like in Gears, how I can switch from Marcus to Dom, not like by choice, but like throughout the game, I can change a character. Like I'm a different person playing.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. So maybe not by choice, but maybe like somewhere in the game there is a switching aspect. Because I mean that can kind
I
of help.
believe you can.
Okay. Bananas. No, this ain't
I
a
don't
real
know.
question.
I don't know if it's a fighting game because, like, I feel like he would
I
have
don't think
answered
so.
that right away.
That would have been
Right.
easy. That would have been too
That
easy.
would have been very easy.
Is this game like realistic? So like, is it like a game based on?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
Immediate no.
So that's
So
like
this is
all
like some wacky
Tom Clancy
like-
games are out the door.
shit.
Call
Call of
shooting,
Duty,
Call of Duty's
War
probably
games
gone.
are out the door.
Yeah.
Racing games are out the door.
Okay.
Well,
sports games out the door.
for the most
Are the
sports
main
games
character? Is this the main character human?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So no animal games.
Splinter Cell's out the door.
Mhm,
007's out the door.
What's our
Witcher?
question count?
Oh, it's just out the door.
You guys
Probably
are
like
14.
14.
14.
Getting there.
Mm.
But it didn't win Game of the Year, and I'm trying.
Well, let's go. Let's hop back into the series. Like, is it?
Oh, it is a
That's
series.
like-
Sorry.
I want to ask, like, is it the first one, second one, third one?
Shit.
Would that help?
I think knowing that it's a series is good for us for now. Yeah. What else? I think we might need to narrow down the genre a bit more still.
Yeah, not RPG, but I guess I can.
Okay, it's
We know that
Oh
it's
my
not
gosh,
realistic and
what
that
is
there are
going
guns in the game.
on?
internet. He's losing track of the information. We can get him, guys.
Quick, look it up. No,
Yeah, I think it's froze there.
I don't even know what
Look
to
it
look
up.
up at this point.
No,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Let's bulk some genres together. What genres can we ultimately ask?
So the
Let's do 3.
It's not realistic. I'm just trying to think. Like, would it be like space? There's,
So,
there's
like,
humans.
So what about
Space
if
game.
adventure?
I'm still here, guys.
Adventure.
multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
Oh, is it multiplayer? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is it multiplayer online or is it multiplayer?
So
Kinda
are the
weird question.
characters recognizable by like non-gamers or like the layman?
No.
Like, okay.
Damn. Andre's daughter would not know this character. Okay, got it.
No.
But she played games, so she don't count.
Could it be one of the Mortal Kombat games?
Could it be? Well, see, you can switch characters in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Well, and so
So-
I guess he hesitated on his answer though.
Yeah,
Right. So
So no.
Well, I didn't know if you meant like I don't know if you meant like, all right, we playing
like
can't even
like
think
a
of it.
like a how a fighting game is where you choose your character.
No, I didn't know if you meant like, all right, we got a party of people. It's 3 of us in game.
Oh.
And then I'm him, and then I can switch characters to him. But to answer you, if you ask in a way that I think you asked, then yeah, you can, and I say yes anyway. You can switch characters.
Okay. Yeah, that was how my that was how I worded it. Come on, genre.
I still
What's
genre.
what's 3 genres we can just knock out or just ask? Is it one of these 3? This, or that?
We didn't ask about action adventure. We didn't ask about like a
Yeah.
shooter.
Simulation.
We
maybe?
didn't-
if we ask if it's fighting, shooting, or action adventure, I think we're gonna be. That feels like it's one of those 3 already to me right now. So
Right.
Is it one of those 3 genres?
Fighting, shooting, or action adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Real quick, we've asked a question like in the past, but we've already came to the conclusion that a game can be multiple genres at one time, right?
Yeah. I was just about to say that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So okay. So
But it's not so we know it's not an RPG.
So yeah,
know
it
it's-
can't be an action adventure RPG. An action or shooting RPG.
I guess a shooter.
ooh,
It's
is
a
there?
controversial shooter.
And hold on, John. I mean, Deelo, before, and you might ask, is this game RPG and action adventure? And you might get the RPG part, but the
But not the
majority of the
action
game is really an action adventure. So you might got the wrong part of it.
So would you say yes or no to that question?
I would still say yeah, whenever they show me on here, I would
if a
still
piece
say
of
yeah.
it, if a part of it is okay, that makes sense. Okay.
My bad.
Hmm.
I'm thinking it's a shooter,
Oh, okay. All
but
right.
I'm not super
Now,
familiar with.
do you I don't know. Do you level up in this game? Like, is there like up?
Like progression?
Like yeah.
What is it called? Character progression? Is that how you would word that?
Andre doesn't know. At
Power up?
least he hasn't
No.
played the game.
No, not power.
No.
You play
It's
as
not a fighting
you're-
game.
There's
No, you do not level up.
Okay, so I feel like
Yeah,
it's
it's not a
probably a
fighting
shooter.
game.
I feel like it's probably a shooter or something, or a fighting game. It could be that too.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking the opposite.
I feel like it's less. Well, I mean, actually, not all of them you level up in, but
how many
I don't
questions do we have left?
Like
You guys. Yep.
Okay.
we
four
know
and
it
a guess.
has. I don't. We know it has guns, so I feel like maybe it's less of a fighting game.
I mean, I'm
Some
thinking of
fighting games do have guns.
the Mortal Kombat games have a couple characters with guns. Jax has a gun. Who is my main, by the way? In Mortal Kombat.
Hey,
Striker.
3 questions and a guess.
Oh, 3 and a guess. Okay.
but 3 questions and a guess. Not
Yeah, we're in
total.
trouble, guys. We're in hot water.
Wow.
It's not realistic. You play as a human. There are guns. Multiplayer.
Y'all been on a roll too.
But before 2010,
I forgot about that.
In between the before 2010 and
And
2000.
it's a series.
I mean, could it be one of the Halos? Like that? Is that?
What was,
Could be,
what's
I mean-
controversial
Well,
about it?
Well, oh yeah. Would asking if there's magic in the game? Would that be no problem?
Maybe. I mean, we know it ain't like realistic.
Might have. Yeah, I wonder if it was. I wonder if it was Halo Reach because.
Or would you consider Halo realistic? People be in space, but they fight not.
Yeah,
No.
I mean it's very.
That's not real.
It's the far flung future, I'd say.
I feel like Master Chief is known, kind of.
My mom will not
that's
know.
a good point.
Maybe I don't know.
If I sure if I showed
be a
a
tough
picture of Master Chief for my mom, she wouldn't know who it was.
She won't know. Yeah.
exactly.
My mom will know Mario, but she won't know Master Chief.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She
I don't
probably
know
knows
if
some
he
of the
is that
Mortal
known.
Kombat characters too.
Especially not these days.
Does this game have a space setting?
No.
Okay, so not Halo. Not
Or any
anything
space
space. Yeah.
Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, y'all. Going back to it.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Damn,
Alright.
Gina.
Tough one.
Damn, Andre said it was easy too. I'm like, what? Maybe we're asking the wrong questions.
Yeah. Damn.
It's every week is literally about getting that right question. Once you get that one question right, then that kind of opens the floodgates, So
Yeah. We just ain't there.
like I said, y'all been on the road, so we'll see. I seen crazier things happen on the last thing. So Shaq Fu, Pal World, Yakuza.
Yakuza, yeah, that was a great guess. Is it a first person perspective?
Yes.
Okay.
One question and
Okay,
a guess.
Definitely a shooter at this point, I would say. I would definitely say it's a shooter.
So it's definitely a shooter at this
A
point.
not realistic shooter between 2000 and 2010.
And very well received.
We all know the game.
Afterwards, we all know the game.
Well,
That's
with
part of the
Borderlands, I was about
series.
to say the Borderlands, but Borderlands has leveling.
It does have, and it's it's definitely an RPG for sure.
Yeah.
More controversial shooters. First person shooters.
It can't be Call of Duty though.
The whole game wasn't controversial. There were things in the game that was controversial. I think I said that at
Anytime
the beginning.
you talk about
Oh, okay.
controversial shooters, I always remember the Call of Duty thing when they shot up that
Ooh,
airport.
gosh, there was a game that came out that was it one of the Far Cries? Is Far Cry first or third person? One of them.
First
It's
Far
first
Cry
person.
is
It's
first.
first person.
First.
Okay. There was a Far Cry that came out. I think it was like Far Cry 4 or something. Where
But
like
that's definitely that Far Cry 4 was after 2010.
yeah, I
Fallout.
think
Is Fallout a first person shooter?
yeah, I think Far Cry 4 is pretty controversial because I think like in the end you like had sex with somebody or something like right in front of your
I be
face.
getting graphic. I gotta put the
I-
explicit warning on here now.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, for
I do remember that.
mature content
Was that
warning.
4 or 3 though? I remember that though.
Might have
Where
been
you at the
3.
end,
Might have been 3. Yeah.
3? I don't know who was the
I feel
villain.
like it was. I don't know, because I remember that at the end it was like the bald chick, and you like
Yeah.
got like sacrificed or something.
You got sacrificed.
I remember, yeah, literally. I remember that because I remember when I
This
beat that
guy
game.
here.
This fool.
Okay. Yeah. Would we classify Far Cry as realistic though?
I probably would. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
super realistic, but it's definitely not like
It's
impossibly.
definitely trying to emulate realism. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a real
Yeah.
story, of course, but okay.
One question and a guess.
Dang.
Yeah.
I feel it's definitely
So
a
be more
shooter,
careful.
man. I feel like it's definitely a shooter of some sort. But then again, I guess there could be some action adventures that are first
Do we want
person.
it to be Far Cry, guys? Nah, ain't enough evidence.
I don't think it's far.
I guess there's like magic and stuff in Far Cry too. I don't know. Yeah.
Is
Is
it?
there magic? Hallucinogenics is magic?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
There's a lot of
Didn't-
drugs in Far
Yeah,
Cry.
shit.
What about
Yeah.
Doom?
Doom?
Doom? No.
Doom could be a good one, actually.
Were there
Doom have controversy?
no Doom is gosh, any of the new ones are space set.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like-
yeah. They're like Mars, and I think there's also
Yeah.
leveling up as well.
But so we would have to think of yeah. Gosh.
What about Fallout? Is Fallout not? I'm not familiar with Fallout. I just know BJ likes. to
That
talk
was
about
our
it.
that was our one last
Yeah.
week, I think, or a couple weeks ago. I'd be a little
Fallout,
surprised.
Oh, okay, it
I
was
would-
Fallout.
I would-
Okay.
I mean, it's not like currently like realistic, but it's like I don't know. Maybe it's not.
And you can
realistic.
change characters. That's a tough one. That's a tough
Oh,
one
yeah,
too.
you
You can
can't do
change
that in Fallout.
characters.
I don't think you can do that in Far Cry either,
Guess.
as far as I know.
One in a possible, as they say in spades. One in a guess, man.
Before 2010.
Changing characters. That's shit. Maybe it's not a shooter then, unless you count just the random people that you would pick as changing characters. I don't.
Gosh, has it ever actually been Overwatch? I know we've been thinking about Overwatch.
Overwatch was one game. We had it though. As
Did
one
we
of
have
our-
it? We had it.
Overwatch
as-
was
okay.
game of the year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a game of the
No.
year.
I'm
Man,
stumped.
this-
guys.
Rainbow
It's
Six.
tough.
So Rainbow Six. A first
Rainbow
person
Six
shooter?
is
It's
realism.
realistic, yeah.
That's too realistic,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
For sure.
What y'all got for me?
What is that one question that could?
Turn the tide.
I mean, I feel like the first person question helps a lot, but
Is there popular media around this game that is separate from the game itself? Like, are there movies? Are there shows? Are there books associated with this game?
Plushies.
I don't know, and I'm pretty sure no. I'm pretty confident with saying no. I could be wrong. You can yell at me after, but I'm pretty confident saying no.
Okay.
Okay.
So Hogwarts
well-
is
Yes.
out.
I'm done though.
And
first person shooter. Well, not shooter necessarily, but
Call of Duty.
it can't-
Did we ever roll a Call of Duty?
I think Call of Duty is
It's realistic.
attempting for realism. Yeah,
Okay. But it's not in space.
that's true.
No.
Monkey space ball.
It's not realistic, but it's not in space. So then where is it?
Monkey ball.
Use magic.
Shit,
I
monkey
love
ball.
monkey ball.
It's first person with guns.
Man.
Yes.
Y'all way off right now. So I hate to do it to y'all. I hate
Yeah,
to do it to
go
y'all.
on. Yeah.
Y'all way- I mean, I want somebody to be a guess.
Hold
At
on,
least
hold
take
on,
a
hold
guess,
on.
man.
I don't have no Hail Marys in me.
Ready to Fallout?
No, it's not Fallout.
I
don't think
know
so.
y'all know this game, man. I know it.
I know. It's
I'm gonna be
downloaded on my
surprised if
console
y'all
right now.
don't.
I don't know it. I don't know whatever the game
I have
is,
at least
man.
4 achievements in this game right now.
Y'all give up?
Johnny, just say something, bro. Just say
I'm
something in your
trying to think.
catalog
I'm
right
trying
now.
to think
No,
of
just say something. Just say something.
Yeah.
Just right in front of you.
Let me look through my Steam library. Yeah.
Dude.
At this point,
That's what I was
what
doing
you
too.
say is not going to be the answer.
Johnny cheating.
Is it?
He ain't even cheating now.
Ooh.
At this point, he's not
Is
going to
it-
say the right thing.
Is it BioShock?
It's,
Oh,
we've already said that.
No, it's not.
Ray said Bioshock.
No,
Wow.
it can't be because you don't change characters. It's not BioShock.
Exactly, bro.
I mean, hey, we can go with that.
That's a
We
good
did-
guess, though.
yeah.
By the way, that's a good
Is
guess.
that the guess?
And we didn't say it.
I mean,
Screw
we
it.
We already did Bioshock.
We
though.
already did Bioshock, so that's not an answer. But
I think I was gone for that one.
And
Maybe
I
it's-
told y'all
I'm
last
just
week.
naming random.
Y'all
we
was
can't-
I told y'all
we
last
can't
week
do
that we gonna have some games that we do more than once.
We
the
can't have
same
duplicates.
game or the same series.
What about Half-Life?
Sometimes the same game if someone
Oh.
sends it to
I
me.
feel like
twice.
Half-Life is space.
I've been gone so long. Okay, now I know the rules have changed.
I think
I don't know.
BioShock
It's
is the
name-
best
I'm
guess that I
rating.
got.
I'm like just naming random FPS.
It's Shadow of
games, like
Mordor, guys.
That would be crazy. 'cause it ain't-
GoldenEye.
Has a great
GoldenEye. Maybe I don't know. Star Wars. No, Star Wars. It can't be Star Wars.
It's
Well,
Ghost
it's Final
Pick something and
Fantasy
throw it
8.
out. Pick something, throw it out.
It's Final Fantasy 8. Well, it can't be
It's an
RPG.
RPG.
It's Assassin's Creed.
BioShock is
3.
not. Yeah.
We're gonna go Assassin's Creed 3. Locking in my answer.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Sure.
That was the
fine.
last
I'm
time.
gonna do-
That
I'm
was
gonna
the
do
last
a-
time I did a Hail Mary, and it was that. So
I'm gonna do you a favor.
First person.
BioShock, Final
was a-
Fantasy
I was-
8, Assassin's Creed 3, and It ain't
Half-Life.
all-
Half-Life.
Half-Life, no. I want to see if y'all get it. So the first genre is first-person shooter. The second genre is survival horror.
Okay.
Resident
first person
Evil.
shooter survival,
Survival horror. Devil May Cry.
Resident Evil is third person though, ain't it?
Or
Devil
the,
May
I don't
Cry,
know.
no. Left 4 Dead.
the forest, perhaps.
Ta-da!
Red
It's Left 4 Dead.
Dun, dun,
Yeah, that
What
don't
is
count,
it?
though.
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, I've
It
never
is.
heard of that.
See, I was on the edge that she
It's-
might not know it.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I should have asked if it was. Oh,
It
I
is
mean,
my
I don't know if
library.
I
Yeah.
ever
It's a
got
dirty
there.
win. We got a dirty win.
Yeah, I also have that in
All
my
right.
library. I also have it in my library.
There are
So how is
guns.
this not realistic?
Zombies.
Well,
Zombies, I
A
guess.
whole
Oh,
bunch of
zombies.
zombies in here.
God.
I would argue.
For the foreseeable future, zombies are not real.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
as a crazy conspiracy theorist, I would argue that this could be realistic.
Crackheads do not count.
Zombie
They haven't
apocalypse.
converted over yet.
If you
Crackheads
think
still
like
have
me,
a
then you
heartbeat.
think that this is not impossible. But I'm crazy, so
I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it still ain't realistic. I mean, it still ain't
not right
real.
now. No,
We ain't got there yet.
that's the
Yeah, I don't
only
actually know this game.
It's a
Yeah,
great game.
So
All
for
right,
Caroline,
yeah.
Deelo, BJ,
Classic.
and Johnny, we will see you guys next time on another episode of The Owl.
Take care, everybody.